Hey guys, thanks for clicking on the video today. My name is Maria, and this is going to be just a quick get ready with me. I'm starting out my routine today using the Yummy Skin Water Power Serum. I'm just using this as my only primer today because I want to keep my face shine free today. And yeah, I didn't want to use another primer. So this is my primer of choice today, and I think this is gonna, keep our skin looking really, really nice and matte all day. And then next I'm using the One Size Turn Up the Base Full Coverage Foundation. And I'm going to be using their Infinity Sponge for application. I really do like this sponge. I love it because it's really big and it's so soft. I do have it damp. And I just think when it's damp, it gives a really nice application. So I just like to do one side and just to show you what the shade looks like. And yes, so yeah, this sponge is great. It's starting to get a few tears in it, and I think I'm going to be repurchasing um, this from Sephora. I have to see if they still have it, but I do really like this sponge. It just makes application so smooth, so easy, and complete. And next, I'm going to go in with my Juvia's Place Matte Cream Blush. This is in the shade Very Berry. Y'all, I am really trying to perfect my application of this cream blush. It's so pigmented, and sometimes it seems like a little bit is still too much. And I just really want to work with this a little bit more. Now, this is it's a matte finish, but it also has some radiance to it. Looks more like a red color to me than a berry color. Just makes you look like you're just, I don't know, bruised and tattered. But I really want to, you really try to, find my way with this blush. So that's why we're using it today. And now we're going to go in with our Lancome All Over Full Coverage Concealer. I'm just using my shade 460. I also want to mention that I did go under my eye with that blush because I'm using the blush also as a color corrector. So yeah, so we're just going now with the concealer, and this is really a highlight shade for me, but I'm just going to use it today. Just because, like I said, I don't really want to do a whole lot today. I'm just putting on a quick face just to run out for a bit. So we don't need to have just a lot of makeup. I just wanted to, you know, kind of elevate my look a little bit today just before I go out the house. And when I say elevate the look, I mean elevate from my natural face just by putting on just a little bit of makeup. And then we're going to go back over that blush and concealer and just blend those two together using my Beauty Blender sponge. And then going back over the foundation and blush using the Infinity sponge from One Size. And now I'm going to be using this Hourglass translucent powder. I love the little mini packaging. And this powder is really good for setting the under eye. Um, it is a matte finish, and it just really looks good under the eye. Also, I'm going to be setting my eyelids, and I'm going to be using the powder also to kind of, I guess you could say, to kind of set the blush as well. Again, just really trying to blend in that blush. And now we're going to just set the entire face with the Kosas Cloud Bake Setting Powder. This is the shade Silky. And this is just kind of just to bring a little bit more color into the face and also a little smoothness. And I'm going to go in now and just do a little something with my eyebrows. Y'all know I don't do a whole lot with my eyebrows. Still waiting on this one to come in. I kind of accidentally cut half of my eyebrow off. It's trying to grow back. But I'm using this Sephora eyebrow pencil, Sephora Collection eyebrow pencil, and I do like it. Um, it works for me. It just, I want to cover the gray hairs in my eyebrows and add a little bit of volume. And now we're using the Charlotte Tilbury airbrushed matte bronzer. This is in the shade 4. I like a little extra bronzer on my forehead. All right, so that is the face so far. Now we're gonna do something with these eyes. I'm using the e.l.f. No Budge Cream Eyeshadow. I can never remember this shade, y'all, but it is a deep brown chocolate shade. And y'all, I've had this for a long time, and the creaminess is starting to solidify. And it's really hard right now to blend this out. It's almost at the no budge stage. And I think after I use it this time, I'm going to have to go ahead and toss this because it's really hard in the pan. And I did go onto the e.l.f. website, and I thought, that because I wanted to repurchase this um, eyeshadow, but they don't have these anymore, y'all. They have just one shade on their website now, and I don't even remember what the shade was. It was some boring shade, but they don't have these anymore. I think are supposed to dupe the MAC paint pots. That's what it reminds me of, but I really do like these eyeshadows. And now I am going in to add a little eyeliner using my Urban Decay. I think it's the 24-hour gel eyeliner. And then we're going to go back in with that e.l.f. No Budge cream eyeshadow. And we're just going to try to smoke out the bottom lash line a little bit. And y'all, I really hate that they don't have these anymore because these can be your eyeshadow, your eye base, and your eyeliner. And they really stay in place. So, and now we're going to go ahead and set with the Kosas Cloud Set setting spray. This is supposed to be a hydrating and smoothing setting spray. I'm still on the fence about my true feelings about this, but y'all, I forgot my mascara. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to stop the video right here. I wanted to kind of do this video without having to stop and edit, but I'm going to run and get my mascara and my other things together, and then we'll continue filming the video, but in a part 2. So guys, please stay tuned to part 2 because I really want to talk about my mascara. All right? Stay tuned for part 2.